Hi guys, let's quickly discuss the second T20 between Pakistan and South Africa and preview the third one. So overall a really terrible performance from Pakistan, but I can't say that I was surprised. Let's just quickly go over the list of dismissals before I talk about anything further. So you start with Rizwan, and it's fine. I'm not bothered by his dismissal. He was just trying to put some pressure on the opposition. Quickly came down the track and hold out. It's fine. It happens. It's T20 cricket. Not a big deal. He's been doing well. And then you have Sharjeel, and very disappointed. Looked clueless with the bat, clueless in the field, and it's just he had so much time off to work on his shortcomings to improve his fitness, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like he has. He recently said in an interview that fitness isn't the most important thing, and I think for an athlete to have that mindset is very disappointing. He looked stuck on the crease, couldn't rotate strike, footwork against spinners was lacking. That was always a weakness of his. So yeah, lots of question marks on him. And then Babar, I'll talk about Babar's innings afterwards, but because it's generating a lot of discussion. But overall, I think it was a pretty bad knock, and I'll tell you guys why. And then you have Hafiz. Hafiz looked in good touch. He's been looking really good recently, as we all know. My only concern with Hafiz is that I fear that he's maybe peaking too early, and hopefully he replicates this during the T20 World Cup, because that's where we need to use this form of his the most. He's going to be batting in the top four. The conditions are going to suit him, and just his style of batting, I think, is well suited for those Indian pitches. The ball is going to come onto the bat really nicely for him. So yeah, I hope he isn't peaking too early anymore. I hope he replicates this form, because we're going to need him if we want a chance. And then after that, you have Heather. And look, I am Heather's biggest supporter, and I think he's the single most talented young batsman in Pakistan. But there comes a point where the individual needs to take responsibility. I don't care about your age. I don't care about your talent. You need to go in there. You need to win games. You need to play responsible innings, right? And he hasn't been doing that, unfortunately. And I still think he should be given a long rope. But the onus is on him now to finally perform, finally start taking some responsibility. Next, you have Nawaz, and listen, I don't think he should be batting at number 6. I'm just going to be straightforward. Number 6 is a place where people like Butler bat, people like Maxwell bat, people like Hussey used to bat, right? It's an important position. You need a good, solid batsman at number 6 who can strike the ball, who can nudge it around, who can play with the tail. You need a proper batsman there. And then Fahim's looked good recently. He's improving with the bat, but I think his role, he's a little confused by his role. I'm not sure what it is either. Is he a finisher? What is he exactly? I don't know. And then Hassan at 8. Look, Hassan is a really clean striker of the ball. He showed it again. He's an extremely gifted timer. It's honestly crazy, but I don't know if he's a number 8. You should have a bowling all-rounder at number 8. I think Hassan is an extremely good number 9. I don't know if he should be batting as high as 8. But still, like a useful lower order tail ender who can smash the ball. It's always nice to have that. Other than that, the bowling also looked quite innocuous, really bad, frankly. Wayward pace attack, toothless spin attack, and I'm just thinking you're gonna have flat wickets at the World Cup against good batting lineups. What is gonna happen against them? I think there's some questions there, because if we bowl like we did against this South African team, things just look scary there. Those batting lineups might just eat us alive. Who knows? And besides that, South Africa, Klassen and Markram looked really classy. Some of the shots that they played, I think Klassen he played an aerial shot over wide mid-off that went for 6. That was just beautiful to watch. And other than that, the real issue here is that this is South Africa's B team. And to not just lose, but to get destroyed by a team like that is just, not even B team, honestly, C team, I would say, is just embarrassing, frankly. And the fact is that we need to win both the next games, or the best result we can have if we lose the next game is a drawn series. And we cannot draw a series against this team. I'm sorry, that's a really terrible result. And for the next game, I think if Fakhr is he's fit again, I would have him over Sharjeel. And I don't know, who do you have in this middle order who can strengthen it? I said it in my last video, our middle order is non-existent. And it's the same case in T20s. And this is going to come back and bite us. In the World Cup, you're going to need to score 180 against good bowling lineups, against Archers, against Bumrahs, against those types of bowlers. And you need a proper solid batting lineup top down if you want to have a chance to do that. So I don't know, Imad could come in. He's not in the team, so I'm not sure who to play for the next game. But there are a lot of question marks on this team. And if we want to be contenders for the World Cup, we need to answer some of those questions. We still have a few months, so I have some hope. But in this current state, that this team that played against South Africa and is playing against South Africa, I don't see us as contenders for the World Cup. I'm sorry, but I just don't. There are some gaps that just need to be filled in the batting. And I mentioned at the start, I'll talk about Babar's innings at the end. So a 50 ball 50 in T20s is just criminal. I'm sorry, but a lot of people are saying that, if he hadn't scored that, we would have got 100 all out. It's fine, doesn't matter. That's not a good argument. 100 or 140 on this wicket, there's no difference. You lose either way. If you're set, you need to score big. I'm not saying that he should slog and go get out to mid-wicket or anything. I'm just saying he should put away the bad deliveries. He needs to improve this part of his game if he wants to go down as one of the great T20 batsmen, because frankly, I don't care about T20 rankings. He may be number one. I don't know what he is right now. I don't really look at those rankings. They're all useless to me anyway. But there's parts of his games he needs to learn from other batsmen, better T20 batsmen. And I think he knows that, and I think he will improve. He's a good player, but he needs to improve fast. You can't score a run and ball 50 in a T20. That's a match-losing innings right there. This is a part of his game, this power game, that he needs to work on, and hopefully he will work on as time goes on. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time, and take it easy.